Hello, everyone. Welcome to Earth and Space Online. I'm Mr. Child. I will be your instructor for this term. Let's go ahead and jump over and share my screen with you. All right. Over here on the right-hand side is your to-do list. This will change as the term goes on, and depending upon the term that you're in, these are the points that an assignment's worth and its actual due date. Everything's due at 11:59 midnight. Okay. Over on the right here is, this might change as well, but your grades, modules, I don't know how much of this will be there, but this modules here will give you the list view of your modules, okay? And then you can click on these and go to each of the modules. Clicking here will always take you back to the home page. On the home page, I have quick links to the syllabus, to office hours, and to the final exam. We'll look at those pages here in a little bit. List view of modules is here. Tile view of modules is right here. I want you to notice this due date right here is very important. This will change depending upon the term that you're in. Okay. But this is the last date to submit work for the assignment or for the class. The class will lock at 11:59 on this date. Okay. Notice also that that date is right here as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into our first assignment here. Our first one here is getting you familiarized with the course. Okay. Each of these are links that will take you to these individual pages. We're going to jump through all of these and talk about all of these today. How to be successful. The video you're watching actually kind of takes the place of this video here. But you can, let's see, you are going to be asked to do a course agreement at the end of this module. Okay. All right. Course syllabus is right here. These are some of my contact information and office hours. You can always get a hold of me by clicking right here on this inbox and sending me an email, or you can jump into office hours. I'll talk about that here in a little bit more. And whatever, in a little more detail here in a minute, something like that. Okay. This will take you to the website that has the strands and standards for this class, so you can review those if you'd like. This is the materials. This will take you to the fees and materials page. I will show you that here in a minute. Okay. Dates to be aware of. These are the due dates. Wow, all my screens just went weird for a second. These are all of the due dates for this class. These will be updated. They may not be the same as this video. I update these every okay. So for each of the modules, there's 9 modules. Again, October 21st is 11:59. That's it. The course will lock, and that's not my choice. That's something that I was told would happen. Okay. Online proctoring, you can get to the online proctoring here. I'll show you another place that's maybe a little bit easier. You can do that from the front page by clicking on that. This is the grading scale. Due dates, late work penalty. Late work may be subject to a penalty. Once the due dates passes, a 0 is entered. In all honesty, I do not really want to penalize you for being late, but if everything comes in on the last day, I do reserve the right to do up to a 10% penalty. I don't want to. Help me out. Okay? Keep on pace. All right, AI. AI is part of our world now, and so parts of this course I expect, not only do I expect you to use it, I give it to you, okay? But on labs and on tests, it's not allowed. Reason is, on a lab, you're doing something and then you're reporting the results, right? AI has no idea what that result was. Okay, and on tests, that's us seeing what you know. Okay. Contact, I have an office phone. I'm not always by that phone. I have a classroom. And then primary method, this email over here or office hours. You're always welcome to jump into office hours. Speaking of which, let's go look at those. Right here, if you click this, it'll open a Meet, that you can jump into. Okay. Office hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:25 to 12:25 to 12:55. Okay. When you're jumping in, have your assignment open, the one you're having issue with. Write down your questions beforehand. And if you can't make these times, let me know. I'm happy to meet with you. However, I do require, anytime I do a Google Meet outside of office hours, I do require that a parent or guardian is present. Okay. Fees and materials. This is Earth and Space. No course fee. There is no course fee for Earth and Space, but you do have to provide your supplies for your labs. Okay, you can click here for the full district website on fees. If you cannot provide your own stuff, contact me and I can arrange for you to come pick up lab supplies. Okay. Because this is an online class, you do need a reliable internet. You do need a Chromebook or a personal computer, something that you can access the course on. Phones, it might be a little hard. As I built these out, I did try and make them compatible for all devices. However, a phone screen is pretty small, and it might be difficult to read some of the stuff. And typing on a phone is just, I think, slow. All labs, I've tried to make so that common household items can be used. Each module, each exam will have a list of items that you need. Okay. Final exam, let's jump over there. In the final exam, the final exam, not module exams, but the final exam is proctored. Okay. So don't forget that. That means that you're going to need to set up a time with a proctor. You'll come in and click on one of these, and this will bring up a calendar that you can set up times with. If you cannot get a time that you can meet with the proctor, let me know, and I will do my best to set up a time where I can proctor. Okay. Your final exam is worth approximately 20% of your total grade. Should take about an hour to complete and should not be more than 35 questions. Okay. You do have to have a password, so you have to have a proctor. And again, important deadlines. I'm telling you, these are hard due dates. They're set for me, they're not set by me. Okay. 1.7, this is you meeting me. This is kind of a little bit about me. I'll let you read through that. And then I'd like you to tell me about you. On this one, this is an assignment. It's worth 5 points. If you click there, click up there on that, and then what I'd like you to do is take this and copy, come down, do a text entry, and paste it, and then just type in, answer these questions. Are you a homeschooler? Do you go to a junior high or do you a high school? Which one? Are you full-time online? That's all the classes you're taking. Let me know those things, okay? And then read through this and let me know. Just help me to get to know you a little bit better and what your goals are. Always remember to submit your assignment. If you do not submit your assignment, I don't get to see it, which means I won't give you a grade, right? Once you've got this done, you can go to the course agreement. In the course agreement, you're basically telling me, yeah, I've read through all this stuff and I know what I'm doing, okay? So let's go ahead and so you're going to do this, you're going to check one of these two, and then you're going to submit that, okay? Now, this is what, by the way, this is what I see when you do that, right? Let's go ahead and let's go back to home. And let's jump back to go to modules. And I'm going to jump back into this first module. Okay. Now, I do have one more thing for you. I do have a course pretest. My goal is to be able to help you as best as I can. And so I want to know where you're starting off at, right? So if you jump in here and take this, this should take you about 30 minutes. I don't think there's 29 questions. I think there's 20 or 21 questions. So either way, even if there is 29 questions, jump in, take this, do your best. And here's the thing. I don't care what score you get on this. It's worth 20 points. I will give you those 20 points if you complete all the questions. And the question might ask you, it might ask you a question that you don't know. Well, just do your best. If it's true, false, click the one you think it is. If it's a multiple choice, click the one you think it is. If it's an essay, tell me what you know, right? But if you complete all the questions, I'll give you the 20 points right off. So it doesn't affect your grade. This is a pretest. This is to help me know where you are. All right. Once you've got everything done, I'm going to jump back to home. And we are in that first one. So I'm actually going to use the start here because this is the one we're in. Once you get that done, you have completed everything in this module. So you're done for this week. Nice job. We're going to do, if you have questions, don't forget, inbox, right? Email me. Or if you have questions, I'm actually wanting to go to the home, right? If you have questions, jump into office hours and join me in office hours, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:25 to 12:55, okay? Awesome. Hey, folks, I'm so glad you're here, right? I want you to be successful this year. Let me know how I can help. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.